Okay guys, just really quick, I wasn't going to add this to the video, but I guess I should. So, we are just about 10 minutes in. Got one more minute. You can see that's the little thing that popped up there, and it has been exhausting for almost 10 minutes. So here is my weight. Chicken stock requires 10 pounds weight. If you are canning something that requires 5 pounds, you just take this top weight off here. These little rings come off. So, about 40 seconds, I'll go ahead and throw it on there. Alright, so now we will wait until this starts rocking, and then I will go ahead and tell you what to do from there. Hey guys, okay, so we're back, and I'm kind of waiting for this to rock. As you can see, it's starting to move here. And once you see that happening, and like I said, this is really, really basic. I have 10 pounds pressure on here. That's what chicken stock calls for, so both the weights on there. And what you want to do is you want a gentle rock. So what this is doing here is it's rocking and it's gently releasing up, and it stopped. Maybe it'll start up again here. There it goes. It's gently releasing pressure as it rocks. Now you don't want it rocking too crazy, so what I'm going to do here is I have it on high, and you want to kind of watch it. And every stove is different, so you just gotta, you know, get the hang of it on your own, really. So I'm going to turn this down, and you don't want to turn it too low, because if you turn it too low and it stops rocking, you have to start the rocking process all over again in the time. So if you were 10 minutes into it and you turned it down even more and it stopped rocking, you'd have to start over and do the whole 20 minutes again. So I'm going to kind of watch it here. That seems a little fast. You just want a nice, steady, gentle rock. I've got it on right now like medium, not quite low. My other stove was really different, and it actually seemed like I had to turn it really, really low. But if I turn it too low at this one, it'll stop rocking. So you can see, give it a minute here because it'll take a second to see what we get here according to how we adjusted the temperature. But that seems really good. So I'll go ahead and take the camera and show you. This is kind of what you're aiming for. A nice, gentle rock, but you gotta watch, like I said, you gotta stand here for a minute or two and watch it, make sure it doesn't stop. I'm gonna turn it just a little bit here. Okay, so once you get it to where you want it, put this back here. You're gonna set your timer for 20 minutes. Chicken stock pints are 20 minutes. I believe quarts are 25. So I know some people are wondering too, while we're on the topic, what's the difference between water bath canning, pressure canning? Well, water bath canning, I think the temperature only gets to 212, and with pressure canning you get to 240, which is what you need for certain things like non-acidic things, other than fruits and tomatoes and stuff like that. So like beans, potatoes, seafood, meat, anything like that that you're going to can that doesn't have any acidity to it needs to be pressure canned to kill any bacteria. Alright, so we will come back in about 19 minutes and show you the finished product. I'd also like to mention that when you are doing this, don't leave, don't go out and get your mail. Stay within the vicinity so you can hear, you know, what your pressure canner is doing. as long as you're safe and responsible with it. It is as safe as you are, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So during that 20 minutes, just be around and be aware. I usually, like when Nora was really little and stuff, I wouldn't let her in here when I was pressure canning. Just be safe and use common sense, and it's really not that scary. Okay, so we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, so our 20 minutes is up, and now we wait again. You want to wait and let the steam and the pressure release naturally. You do not want to take this off. You will burn yourself. So just how this popped up in the beginning and we had to let the steam, we had to let it exhaust for 10 minutes. Now you're waiting for this little metal guy here to fall. Once that falls, that means you're safe to go ahead and open up your canner. I always open it up with the lid away from me. Just be safe because there will still be some hot steam coming out. But once this falls, and that'll take, like I said, about 10-15 minutes, then you can go ahead and take your jars out of the canner. Don't move this. Don't take that off, obviously, because there's a lot of pressure and a lot of steam. You can hear it coming through there. So just go ahead and leave your canner as it is. You know, turn it off, and in about 15 minutes, we'll go ahead and take out the finished product. Alright, so I went ahead and took them out of the canner, and here is our finished product. 5 beautiful pints of chicken broth. You can hear them. I have one that's acting a little crazy. They should just ping once and seal. Occasionally I'll have one that seals and unseals, seals and unseals. I'll usually take that one and put it in the fridge and not store it in the root cellar, just because it didn't do the one seal, and I don't know if it's safe to store long term. And I don't know which one's doing that, but hopefully it's this one right here. It doesn't know what it wants to do. So you should just hear it seal once. You can also look on the top. There's like a little circle. You want to wait 24 hours before you know whether or not they're sealed. So tomorrow you can kind of look and push down in the center. If it makes a popping sound, it means it didn't seal. If it's indented, you'll be able to see that, and you push on it and it doesn't make a popping sound, you know that it's sealed and good to go, and you can go ahead and put it in your pantry or your root cellar. And I think the rule of thumb for canned goods is about 5 years. So not that it'll last that long, but if you left it down there for, you know, a year or two, you could still go down and grab it and use it for your recipes. So I hope that this was informative and that you enjoyed the video, enjoyed doing them. And I've been canning for nearly 15 years, and this is how I do it. So I hope that you learned something and that you start saving those chicken bones and making your own stock and relying on yourself a little more. Thanks for watching.